Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
AssholeConsulting.com, how you guys doing? I had a situation at work that I had to deal with recently and would like to get your thoughts on how I handled it. This girl, a co-worker that is 4 years younger than me, found out about a situation that I was going through at my apartment through my boss, also a woman. This situation involves the landlord not contacting me about repairs. The apartment situation was blown out of proportion. I was hoping to keep it under wraps. Well, why okay. There is work, and there is your private life. And they don't overlap, man. You don't talk to your boss you don't tell your boss anything about your private life. At all. You don't talk about your private life at all at work. You go to work to shut the fuck up, make money, and then go the fuck home. Alright? Now, other people, especially particularly women today, they want to make their life work. That's fine. Let them do it. Okay? And it's germane to bring women into this because they like to gossip and talk, and that's where problems start. Go to work, unless it starts to like, boss, I got to go to the doctor. I'm not going to be able to make it. Oh, why? What's wrong? None of your business. I mean, that really, as it affects your work, fine. But just because your landlord ain't whatever fixing lights, you don't tell anybody that. Born out of proportion, I was hoping to keep it under wraps. I have made the repairs myself. I'll be having a word with my landlord about ignoring the calls when I get the chance. To get to the point, the young girl had been talking to me says she got hired 2 weeks ago. Her tone was very forward and people were perceiving it as flirting and asking me if I liked her. Yeah, okay. This whole situation lasted for about 2 weeks. Recently, she asked me for my phone number and asked if I would like to come live with her while my apartment situation was being resolved. Okay, that's a big mistake on her part because sexual harassment, or that's not even sexual harassment. That's just someone liking you. Unfortunately, we can't do that nowadays. But that is by, I guess, today's standards, sexual harassment. And that you don't do that at work. So right there, what you should have done, immediately gone to your boss or HR. Actually, you should have gone to HR is what you should have said. This happened. I'm not comfortable with it. And if you want to be actually a man about it and above the bullshit, just say, I just wanted that to be recorded. I don't want you to do anything to her. I just want this recorded so that you had it recorded that it happened. That's it. That's all. All right? Because unlike one group of people who seem to be on the war path to be perpetual victims, I can't fault somebody for being human and liking you at the same time. This clearly threw up some red flags, but throughout my interactions with her, I was not able to find the right words to say without causing an issue. Will you just say no? Thank you. I really appreciate it. Over the course of the 2 days, she asked me about coming to work out with her, asked me about my apartment, sent me a picture of her working out. I said no to all requests. Good. I then proceeded to ask questions myself, and she then explains that she is seeing someone. There must have been some misunderstanding if I thought I was being hit on. Oh, yeah. And then sometimes maybe you should be on the warpath yourself. She was clearly coming from a place of innocence, according to her, right? Okay. God. I'm not even in it, and this is tiring. Oh, you poor boys. I then proceeded to put her on a blast for not revealing to me that she had a boyfriend before asking me for a number. I tell her that no matter how innocent she may be, it was a clear issue if she were to bring another guy into her apartment as a roommate while having her boyfriend in the picture. I also tell her that she has no clue how hard it is for guys to date and that this is a clear example of a girl leading a guy on regardless of intent. All 100% true, my fine young sir. Her argument is that I'm not respecting her and the kindness she is offering because you yelled at her. She feels deeply hurt by my tone through the text that I sent her. My tone was very direct. I used many curse words to make sure I got my point across. I have had a history of girls playing games and I was having none of it. I'm a grown man who could take care of himself. Not in this case. Not in this case. Oh, you can take care of your apartment. I'm not worried about that. Handling women at work, you are not a grown man in this one. Because you, look, if you hurt their fifis, they want revenge. Right? The quickest way to hurt a woman's fifis is by rejecting her romantic advances. That's when I've been punched for that. That's when the fake rape accusations start happening. That's when they go right into HR and thank God you got this on text. Right? But hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. The 7th, 8th, 9th horseman of the apocalypse is a woman scorned. Okay? And you walk around them quietly and gently and report them to HR. No, thank you, that's all right. I am great card, I'm gay. Boom, you're gay. You're gay. Get out of this trouble shit for free card. I'm the gays. I got a case of the gays. I'm the gay. All right? Boom, you're free. Oh, I didn't know. Yes, that's all right. Nothing wrong. I appreciate it. And then there are no fifis hurt. But clearly, they got to learn if they want to be equal that they can't be doing this and she's lying. And you're right, she is lying. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. She's going to get pissed off. And you're lucky as hell you got the recordings that she was the one that was doing all this stuff. Because if it didn't, you'd have nothing to back your ass up in case you went to HR. And come up with some line, spun some yarn about you sexually harassing her or whatever. All right? I made it very clear that I do not wish to be in any situation, ignored all the other communications from her. The problem lies in that she reported the interaction to the president of the company. Now you gotta deal with this. And I was sat down, I was told I was not in trouble, but could have handled the situation better. Yes, you could have. Again, give me your thoughts. Thank you for reading and look forward to a video response. All right, for number one, if you don't believe me, I think this is very much worth your time. Where to go? Here it is. It's a very short book. It's an instruction manual. It's called The Pence Principle. Lessons all men must learn from Fort Kavanaugh. And it basically teaches you how not only to avoid situations like this at work, but to handle them if they do come up. And the best thing is preventative maintenance. You just don't get into these situations. Now, thankfully, sounds like saner heads are running the place. They sat you down and said you could have handled that better. And it is true. But you're not in trouble because you didn't do anything wrong. But look, dude, you go to work to shut the fuck up, make money, and then go home. If a girl happens to have a crush on you, all right, that's fine. Nothing wrong with it. And I am very sympathetic to anybody who happens to, because school's over. Now you got work. Work is now modern day school. So that's where you're going to run into most people your age and potentially your future spouse. Oh, no, you can't because any kind of interaction, that's sexual harassment. Either way it goes. So I'm sorry, but those are the new rules. Those are the rules you have to play by. That does not turn off human emotion or humanity. It doesn't. And so girls are going to like guys. Guys are going to like girls. This girl led you on, she lied to you, and then had the hubris and arrogance that, yeah, you're right, she was dishonest. That still doesn't mean, it may give you a moral right to go and read her the riot act, but strategically, you are a fool for ripping into her and yelling at her because she did exactly what was, I would predict, she was then going to go and tattle on you. Because she's got to get her in. There is nothing that pisses off a woman more than when you reject her advances. And I've had comments down below, gentlemen. I'll tell you another story. There was one gal I told I never want to date her again. She punched me. I broke up with more than one girl, and then also my tires started getting slashed. There is no bigger insult you can give to a woman than saying, no, I don't want to go out with you. Right? And they will get their revenge on you. They will. Be it slashed tires, reporting you to HR, whatever. Thank God again, saying her head's rule. But what does it matter? if you get your revenge. What, you think you're going to teach her? You think you're going to teach her a lesson? You think she's going to go be loyal to her boyfriend? You think you've made a victory here? You haven't. All you did was risk getting your ass fired. You might even gotten your ass risk getting some jail time if she said it was actually physically sexual. All right? You gotta choose your battles, son. Choose your battles. Is it worth dying and killing your career? Dying on that career hill? Because you had to teach some gal who had a crush on you a lesson? The way you should have handled it, as I said before, you go to HR. Well, first thing you do is you forward yourself all the emails and documents and texts, and you have the records backed up off of the company servers. So you can, screenshots, whatever. Then you go to HR with the evidence that you have saying, this happened, okay? I'm not comfortable with it. I don't want you to do anything with it. I merely want this recorded. And then you would talk to the girl, and as you were, and then you just look, hey, I'm not, I really appreciate it, but and then you lie. You lie. You pull out the gay card. I'm gay. I really appreciate it, but I'm gay. It's not, and then it goes away. Unless she's a stalker type. If she doesn't go away, you record all the interactions again, and then you go to HR. This is kind of interrupting my work now. This is bothering me. Then they go talk to her. And then, hopefully it goes away. Probably not, but then your tires get slashed. By who, we don't know. You probably would, because it'd be a camera, and I bet you do know. But you just avoid this. This is not a battle that you fight on. Absolutely not. You could just, you didn't need to blow her out of the water. You didn't. To say, no, that's all right. You got a boyfriend. That's okay. And how hard is it? A girl asks you to go, oh, would you like this? Would you like that? Say, no, that's all right. No, that's okay. Inevitably, girls do get the hint. Like one girl had a huge crush. It kept going. I'm like, no, I'm busy right now. No. And she was fat. And I didn't really like her. I liked her personally. I just didn't like her sexually. Inevitably, they get the hint because another guy will come along. And then you're yesterday's news. All you did, you became a lightning rod. That thankfully, when lightning struck, it went your way. So going forward, you must be a pretty good-looking guy. Most girls don't just come this blatant and obvious, especially if they have a boyfriend. So I'm assuming you're a pretty good-looking dude. This may happen again, all right? So you really got to be careful with women's fifis at work, right? You really got to be careful. And the best way is to avoid, play by the rules. Hey, those rules aren't just for women. They're for guys too. If something bad, go to HR, right? But, and even, there's a little bit of humanity left in me. A girl had a crush on you, and you blitzkrieged her. Can you just be like, it's cute, thank you. Can you just be flattered? Did you have to read her the riot act? Can you just say, it's nice this girl has a crush on me, and take it as a compliment and move on? No, we gotta kill each other. War of the sexes. Which we didn't start, ladies. So, all right, there you go. Questions, answers, links down below, assholeconsulting.com. Get that book, The Pence Principle. Just get it, guys. Every guy should read it. It's like maybe 100 pages or something. It's not that long. I read it. It was good. Although the guy paid me too. And that's it. We'll see you later. Toodles.